Hey agents, if you tried to log into the division during recent Survive Fest and thought, great, here we go again, I've got some good news right out of the gate. The devs have officially confirmed that the login issues affecting the division on Xbox and PC have been resolved, and they're actively monitoring things to make sure everything stays stable. Year 7 Season 3.1 for The Division 2 drops today, December 16th, and with it comes the winter event, running all the way through January 6th. This is one of those updates that quietly adds a lot more than it first appears, and it sets the tone for how the game is going to feel heading into the new year. If you want a full breakdown of the activities, rewards, and all the apparel tied to the winter event, make sure you check out my last video, because I go deep on everything you'll be grinding for over the next few weeks. Now let's talk about what a lot of you really care about, the events that actually change how you play. Countdown Surge kicks off December 26th and runs through December 30th. And during that window, you'll earn double Countdown requisition just for playing Countdown. If you're still optimizing builds, stacking resources, or just trying to make the most of your time, this is one of those events you really don't want to miss. Then in January, from the 9th through the 13th, Deadeye Overdrive goes live, and this one is all about raw power. You're getting massive boosts across the board, including a huge headshot damage increase, more weapon damage, better accuracy and stability, and a serious bump to weak point damage. This is the kind of event that makes even familiar content feel fresh again, especially if you love running aggressive or precision-focused builds. There's also a noticeable focus on quality of life changes in this patch, especially based on community feedback. NPC companion voice lines have been adjusted to reduce excessive chatter, which I know a lot of you have been asking for. It's a small change on paper, but in moment-to-moment gameplay, it makes a big difference. On the fixes side, a number of issues with gear, weapons, and talents have been cleaned up. The combat medic talent no longer lasts longer than intended after reviving a teammate, and an issue that caused upper body invisibility when unequipping creator collaboration apparel has been resolved. Stuff like this might not make flashy headlines, but it absolutely matters for overall polish. Companions and modifiers also saw a long list of fixes, and honestly, this is where the patch does some heavy lifting. Issues with companions not engaging in close combat, ignoring orders, failing to shoot weak points, or getting stuck in cover have been addressed. Talents that companions were never supposed to trigger, like Bloodsucker, Shock and Awe, Calculated, and several others, should now behave correctly. Progression blockers tied to Journey Mission 6, turret behavior bugs, UI issues like missing scroll bars, and even inconsistent ability naming have all been fixed. If you've ever felt like your companion was doing everything except what you told it to do, this update is aimed directly at that frustration. There are also fixes tied to the Legacy Climax mission. The packed active modifiers now properly use their max level stats during the Tidal Basin Climax mission, and exotic rewards like the Blacklister exotic knee pads and Tempest exotic pistol will no longer disappear into the void if your inventory is full. That's a big one for anyone pushing endgame content. On top of that, multiple activities that were incorrectly granting completion reward caches have been corrected, along with a batch of localization fixes to clean things up across the game. So here's the real question. Are you jumping back into Survive Fest when it returns, now that the login issues are resolved? Are you excited about the winter event? Are you planning to take full advantage of Countdown Surge and Deadeye Overdrive? Or are you saving your grind for something bigger down the line? And with all these companion fixes finally landing, do you think this changes how viable they feel in your builds? If this update helped you, or you want to stay locked in on everything happening with the division, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. And I'll catch you in the next one.